What up, guys? Today I want to continue to keep grinding on my next Exile drum and loop kit full of 100% usable sounds that are tweaked just enough to be noticeably unique. And I'm just gonna run this loop while I tweak some of the sounds I've already made for the kit. Off rip, I'm gonna bounce that down and export it and replace the original version of it with this new one. Zoom in, chop that right at the end of the activity of the waveform. It's got that nice little double hit open hat vibe that is super in trend lately. Boost that gain up so it's not super cool. At the very end, I'm just gonna fade it out super gradually like this. Right click, one region as audio file, normalizes off. Let's tweak any hi-hats as necessary. So it's originally gonna sound a little bit swung. And I might even just throw a chorus onto that instead of the wider. Subtle, but mystical. Bounce that one shot down. Set to micro adjust the pitch a little bit. Go to the tail end of that wave, hit Command T, delete, so you're left with just the pure waveform without excluding anything. And then I'll just drag a baby size fade out just to make sure it doesn't click for any reason. Zoom in, make sure I catch the very end of the waveform, pull up Region Inspector, drag that gain up till it's not boosted past the waveform like that, just so the majority of it is pretty saturated looking. And then you can adjust the fader volume from there to match where you want it to be. This is going to keep it from sounding quiet in any DAW you pull it into. And I'm going to pull in that brand new sicko hat. Perfect volume that it comes in at. Nice and crunchy, precise, attention grabbing, but also steady. I'm gonna do a reverse open hat here. Let's get a sound effect in here and we'll tweak that as well. Bounce those down, replace them, and throw down those patterns now. A little bit crusher even. Just lay down one shot. A little bit of unnecessary swing. Delete it. Boost this gain up. That'll work. Custom shaped it and tuned it, filtered it. So any last minute effects, interesting sound, maybe even a little phaser.
Yep.
Again, what is with all the dead space? I'm gonna gain boost it to normalize that range, call the fault, and pull in the finish sound. And let's get a little pattern in on that now. Putting your new sounds in context and hearing what should be a little bit different about them and altering them. That's how I get my drum kits sound proper. Lots of dead silence. I'm happy to delete. Fade at the end. One last thing we want to throw in is a custom 808. Lay down a simple pattern, this anime 808 from the Exile kit. Alright guys, that wraps it up for today. Hopefully that helps you get some insight into customizing and making your own drum sounds just the way you want them to sound. If you like the sounds of these drums, pick up my drum kits in description, and I'll see you all next week. Later.